My name is Tucker Pearson here at Eagle Power Turf and Tractor, and today we'll be discussing two-cycle equipment. We carry chainsaws, hedge trimmers, string trimmers, backpack blowers, and handheld blowers. We have a fantastic lineup today for commercial and residential use, and I'll be discussing a little bit of the ins and outs of mixing the fuel versus true fuel and starting up and operating the equipment as well. So, when starting your two-cycle equipment, you can't just put straight gas into it. You need to have a fuel mixture of fuel and oil. I recommend using premium gas with the Kawasaki or the Echo or Red Max branded oil. Right now I have a 2.5 gallon tank, so I want to use the 2.5 gallon oil mix. So I'll place the oil mix in the tank, and I'll fill that rest up with gas. If that's too much of a hassle for you, you can always use the True Fuel 50-to-1 mix. This is specifically engineered for longer tank life, so when you're putting your machines away for the winter, I recommend using this True Fuel here because it won't gum up your carburetor and cause issues when you're starting it up back up in the spring. So right now, your blower is in the off position. You want to make sure you flip this lever down to the run position, and then this is your throttle here, so this will engage the CFM and the airflow out of the front of your blower. With most two-cycle engines, you'll have your choke, your primer button, and your pull cord. Once you have your tank filled up and you're getting ready to use this equipment, you want to put on your choke, prime the button 3 times, make sure that there's fuel going through the line here, and then you'll just pull on the pull cord to get it fired up. The choke is very similar to the PB9010, just a different styling. It's a pull down lever instead of that flip switch. You still have the pull cord, and you still have the priming button underneath there. Right here we have the SRM 2620T and the BCZ 260TS. These are commercial trimmers, very, very good. I actually have the 2620T at home. I love it. So, as you can see here, the chokes here are the levers. Right now, the choke is off. Pushing these 2 down is the choke's on. And then you have the priming button right here for the Echo, and then underneath for the Red Max. Both have pull cords, fuel tanks right here. So, the Echo is currently in the stop position. The Red Max is currently in the on position. This switch is always going to be on the on position. To turn it off, you'll just hit the switch back. When you're running these machines, your hands will always be on this operator presence valve for either or. These have to be down for the engine to actually run and get the power out to the head. Right here we have the CS4010. This is a very, very well built commercial grade chainsaw. It's very similar to starting up your blowers and your trimmers. However, the main thing we have to look at here is your bar oil. This is your bar fill oil tank. Make sure you have the Echo or Kawasaki bar oil. This lubes up the gears and the chain so your chain can move as freely as possible. When starting up your chainsaw, you want to make sure your operator safety lever is in the on position. You have your choke here. Make sure your choke is out and your primer button is pumped 3 times. Then you'll just rip your pull cord and it'll start right up. All right, enough talk. Let's get these things fired up.
Time to lose control.